Obviously, lots of positives, but Free said, hey, we can go back and coach a little harder now after having a win like that. You look and go, hey, there's still a lot more left with this offense, so we can move on.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I wish we would have done or been more productive in the second half. I think they've only scored 3 points, but we only had one possession in the third quarter, and can't remember exactly what we did with it, but obviously we didn't put it in the end zone. So could have been better there. I think we were backed up one time. Our job is to get a couple first downs at least, and we didn't do that, so that wasn't good by us. And then I can't remember what the other possession was, but then we finished the game on the field, which is a positive. So, but yeah, there's absolutely stuff that we can improve on. There is every game, and so we got to take a critical eye and fix those up.
After playing some games in some massive stadiums, how do you mentally prepare going into a stadium that only has 25,000 seats, might be a small crowd, especially opposing crowd? How do you mentally prepare for that after playing in front of so many people?
I don't know. You try your best not to pay attention to the fans, and at home when you're on offense, the fans aren't making too much noise. We have smart fans that understand that, and so I don't think it'll be too much different than maybe playing in a home atmosphere, and that's no disrespect to their place. But I played at Northwestern a couple years ago too, and that's not necessarily a rocking environment. So I guess I can compare it to that. Maybe I'm not sure, but I've never played there, so I don't 100% know what to expect.
You mentioned that third quarter drive. That was your guys' longest scoring drive of the year, but then to end the half, you guys had your quickest scoring drive of the year. I guess both those were against Power 5, but to be able to do both those in the same game, how much is that something that you guys talk about, just to be able to control the tempo going both ways?
It's good. I haven't looked at the stats. Usually after a game you have the critical stats and stats like that. So I haven't seen those, so I haven't really thought about it. But putting long drives together is great. It helps out when you score points, obviously, and it helps your defense out to keep them on the sideline, keep them resting, keep them talking about whatever they need to talk about. Not that our defense needs it. I think we have a great defense, but every defense would like that, and so. Go out there and be productive, put points on the board, and then also be able to score quickly as well. Like you said, our defense got a huge stop on 4th down, and I can't remember how much time we had left, but we were a 2-minute drill down the field and put in the end zone. So that was huge before the half and something we can build on.
You said last week that he thinks you feel more comfortable in the up-tempo offense. Is that something that you look forward to on this past Saturday, playing was it more comfortable playing in that offense compared to more slow down?
Yeah, I'm cool either way. I haven't I've never played a slow offense and been upset about it. But I like playing up tempo. I do for sure, and I think that it suits our offense well and it suits what we do. And getting a line, seeing things quickly, seeing if the defense is out of place or not, and just trying to make the right reads. And when you know where your eyes need to be post snap, that helps a lot, and that allows you to play fast.
What does Saturday's performance do for your confidence overall as you head into a softer point of the schedule?
Yeah, part of it you can't see it as heading into a softer part of the schedule. We have to keep the same mindset that we've had, when we play in teams like Georgia and LSU, and so got to keep moving in the right direction. Got to keep showing up every day with the right mindset and putting our best foot forward at practice, and then just doing what we can to execute the best of our ability on Saturday and give ourselves the best chance to win and score a lot of points. So, if it helps our confidence that we won, sure. I definitely think it does. That's human nature. But now we got to build on it and keep that momentum.
Payton, was it difficult to endure the criticism that came, particularly for the offense, some for you during the losing streak?
Not necessarily, honestly. You don't ever like to hear it. That's, again, human nature. You don't want people talking bad about you or what you're doing. But, I'm an older guy who's played a lot of games now and been through winning and losing. And so, I've had practice with criticism. And, I'm thankful for growing up with a strong support system and good parenting that, my dad is also a coach, so he has told me about those things since I was young, and it goes with the position. When you're doing good, sometimes you get more praise than you deserve, and when things aren't going good, sometimes you're getting more blame than what you deserve. So you do your best not to listen to it and just keep showing up and working with the guys that do matter.
Like you said, last week you felt like there was some urgency. I think you said, enough is enough, and Freeze said that he said to you and Robbie, it was put up or shut up time. That kind of mirrored each other, I guess. How pleased were you with the ability, for you to respond, for the team to respond when Freeze admitted, hey, this is a crucial game. Y'all feel like you had to have it.
Yeah, Coach, didn't say anything too crazy. Me as a player, I know that when you lose 4 in a row, I don't care where you are, it's time to win. So just showing up and getting back to work, like I said, and trusting what I've been doing and trusting the process that we've been putting in place here these last couple weeks, and then going out there and playing. I felt loose. I felt confident going into this game, and was able to go and play well with the guys around me. So now it's about getting back to work and doing everything we can to do that again on Saturday.
What did you like about the game plan early on? I think 10 of your first 11 of your first 12, something like that. You guys were really consistent at the beginning. What did you like about what you guys are doing out of the gates?
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff that we talked about and that Coach Freeze is known for. We got into some RPO stuff, and we played with tempo. We were able to push the ball down the field a couple times too. So I feel like those are things that suit my game. In my past, I've done those things well, I believe, and we were able to execute that and see what the defense was doing and respond in the right way.
Now that you've been here about 2 months, living here for 2 months, the Auburn fan base and its passion, did you maybe underestimate how crazy it is down here football-wise before you got here, or is this kind of what you expected?
That's kind of what I expected. I knew it was a huge fan base. I know how much it means to them, and I saw that early on when I got here. Excuse me. It's been really cool. I really appreciate our fans, and I know that they expect a lot, and I love that. And so it's been cool to get to know the people around here and have some good interactions with the fans.
Payton, Coach Freeze mentioned the offensive line gave you pretty good pass pro against Mississippi State. Thinks they're improving the run blocking. What have you seen on that group?
Yeah, they've been great. I've loved working with those guys. A lot of just really good human beings. So that's always fun when you're working with good guys. And they work hard and they work at taking care of their body as well. And those are important things. So they show up every day to work. Nobody is trying to sit out of a practice or anything. Coaches are having to pull our guys out because they want to be playing. And so, just keep working with those guys and get on the same page with them, and keep improving, as much as we can. And I think we'll do that.
We've seen more of Caleb Burton lately, and Hugh said he's earned some playing time, and we'll continue to see him. How has your relationship with him developed?
Yeah, I feel like we have a good relationship. We came in at the same time or similar times in the summer, and I've gotten to know him. Obviously, he was in the Midwest for a year, and so played in the same conference. So we have that kind of similarity, but getting to talk with him and learn what he likes as a receiver, and you just get to watch him move around. You can see he's a skilled receiver. He's a good route runner, and he really cares about it a lot. So I have a ton of respect for him, and excited to keep growing with him.
This offense has looked kind of different at times, like on the road and at home. So how are the preparations maybe different, going on the road this week?
I don't think that will necessarily change anything to my knowledge. If Coach says that we're going to change something up this week, then I'm going to roll with it and be behind it 100%. But it's just about executing, going out there and knowing the game plan and treating it the same as you treat a home game. We're an afternoon practice team, so you do lose a little bit of time having to move practice up on a Friday to travel. So that is a little bit different, and so you have to get moved up a little bit in the week with what your normal preparation might be. And we'll do that this week and make sure we're as prepared as we can be.
So last year, did you have to change up your signs when y'all played Michigan?
No, we didn't. But after I heard that, it is interesting.
Yeah.
It makes you think on a couple of plays that we had that, I was scratching my head, but that's that.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Payton.
Thanks, guys.